I wanted to get some recovery boards. To be honest, they'll probably just be used to level the Jeep when I'm camping, and it look kind of cool, but who knows? Maybe someday they'll be handy. Really, the only place I have is on the side of the rack. The awning's on the back, the tent takes up the entire top, and I didn't want to strap them to the spare. Here's a couple of post-install pictures showing how they fit in with all my other crap. I bought the front runner mounts since I knew they would fit. However, they sit way too high. I only have an inch of clearance driving to the garage, and they'd also interfere with the tent opening. So I'll need to put some holes through them so they can sit lower. The first thing you'll want to do if you get these, really before you buy these things, is just to see if they're going to work for your boards. Something that's not clear to me before I bought these is that each mount has to bolt not just to the side of the slide rail on the ref, but also into one of the cross slats. So there's about a ½ inch of play for each mount. So the width between the mounting holes in your boards has to be the same width as a space between your cross slats, give or take an inch. I ended up just bolting one of the mounts into the cross slat, not both, like they want you to do, but it's been fine for me with just the one bolted into the cross slat, no vibrations, no rattles. So then I removed the mount brackets from the longer arms, and I was hoping to just reuse a couple of those holes, but it still sticks up too tall. So I put 4 new holes in each. When you remove the mount brackets, each bolt has a little small washer inside each bolt, so that's wedged in there and it's easy to lose, so be careful when you take them apart. With those off, I figured out where I wanted the new holes, marked that. Starting with the holes closest to the outer edge of the arm, I drilled them where the mount would be level with the top of the arm. Then I loosely attached the mount through just those 2 matching holes, so I could put the lower holes, exactly through where the mount would go. After all your holes are drilled, remove the bracket that you just put on and attach the giant bolts that the traction boards use. The kit has 3 different lengths of those bolts to pick from, depending on the total thickness of the boards you're mounting. Once those are in, attach the bracket back to the arm, and don't forget to use those 4 little spacing washers. They're kind of a pain to get in. Next, there's a support bracket that bolts to the top of the mount. It's that little piece that lets you secure it to the cross slat. I found it easier to loosely attach these to the mount and put the nuts through the end of them, and then just slide those into the rack channels. Now we put them on the rack. Take your end cap off and just slide them into place, but don't tighten them yet. Attach your boards to the giant bolts, then you can slide the entire thing back and forth to exactly where you want it, and then tighten down all the mounting bolts, including the cross slat bolt. Again, I only did one of those, not both of them, because it didn't line up with my last slat. Here's a couple of side pictures so you can see how close it mounts. You can adjust that angle if you want. And that's it. Hope that is some help to folks using this same kit.